All right, YouTube, welcome back. How's everybody doing? Welcome from Ohio, another balmy day here in Ohio. Hey, I'm excited today to bring you a review on the company that was my number one pick of my top five last week. That's Apex. Apex is owned by Dylan. Dylan's out of central Illinois, corn country. Dylan's basically the same as most of the guys that started their own business, using products, wasn't happy, started his own, making his own, dabbling here and there, and was prompted to start selling. And he's a relatively young company. Dylan is making some fantastic stuff. His oils are all ethically sourced from the U.S., and he's using very good carrier oils, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. And if you see my last video, the Milkman was my number one pick, and it is insane good, and I love it. But the funny thing is, I have three oils from him and a butter, and I've got some more coming, should be here today or tomorrow. The guys I work with, shout out to you guys, hey, what's up? They picked one that just their eyes rolled in the back of their heads. They were like, "This is so good," and I didn't even order it. He threw it in, and it's not on the main list. I don't know if it's discontinued or what, but it's called the Craftsman, and it's insane. It smells so good. It's like a candy base, and I'll touch on that here in a little bit. But they all went bonkers for it, and I particularly love the Milkman. Let's talk about his ingredients real quick, and then we'll get that out of the way. His ingredients are meadow foam seed oil, castor oil, coconut oil, argan oil, jojoba oil, vitamin E, and fragrance and essential oils. All good stuff, all good carriers. Scent profiles are extremely different from what I'm used to, and I went and ordered the Premu blend for $2 extra. It's the emu oil. It's a 60/40 blend with his proprietary carriers and the emu oil added, and it gives it a nice milky color. And I'm not really into the emu oils as of yet, but looking at his stuff and having it in my beard for the last 7 to 10 days is really nice. It's really softening. I'm very much enjoying it, so I think I might be on the emu bird oil bandwagon for a little while. His first one I'd like to talk about is the classic, and it's got the old 50s, 60s, like your mom and dad would have a cruise in, and they'd put the cheeseburgers on the window, and they'd come out with the roller skates on. Nice label, very colorful. The classic is orange vanilla ice cream, whipped cream, and cream cherry, or excuse me, not cream cherry, maraschino cherry, and it's got a very good candy smell to it. Very sweet, little cream, little cherry. It's very nice. You could tell by the bottle, it looks like it's two different colors. It is. I thought the oil had a settling effect to it, but it's actually the oil's the bird oil, so it's the same color. It's just the bottle that's red at the bottom and clearish at the top. Very nice scent. The one that my buddies at work went wild over is the Craftsman. And like I said, I didn't see it on his lineup. Maybe it's discontinued. And if it's discontinued, I don't understand why, because it's fantastic. It's got a very, very candy-like smell to it. And I'm not really big into candy-ish smells, but this is amazing. And this is just his alpha blend. There's no emu, no bird oil in it whatsoever. His scent profile is wild huckleberry, jasmine, black silk, black opium, and neroli portofino. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's a cologne for men. It's out of this world. And I got some butter coming from him for this to match. Speaking of butters, the Milkman. I know I showed you this last week in the last video, and the consistency is amazing. And I don't know if you can see that or not. I've been using it really, really a lot. Very, very nice consistency. I don't know if you can see me get some of that out of there. It's just like butter. It's beautiful. Don't want to waste that. Go ahead and shove that in the beard real quick. But it's that amaretto. I would have never thought to put amaretto into any kind of a beard product, but it should be in a lot more beard products than just his. Here's the picture of the 1 ounce oil, and it doesn't show up really well with all this lighting down here, but it smells exactly the same as that. Once again, the scent, the carrier oils are all the same on that. And scent profile on this one is sweet cream, vanilla, amaretto, and a hint of coconut. I don't get much coconut, if any, but everything else pops really well. It feels great in beard. The emu oil, it really does soften the beard up a lot more. And I put the butter in. Actually, I put it in during the day, but I use it a lot more at night. But I've been using more butters lately than balms. I like the feel of the butter, and you get that, no wax buildup from the balms. I'm kind of shying away from balms lately, and it's just sticking more to butters. I'll use a little bit of butter during the day, and I use a little more than I should at night because I like that feeling right before I go to bed to just kind of load it up a little bit. That's just my personal preference. Something else on his website that I seen today, because I was just getting a little bit of information right before the video started. There's a new oil on there that I didn't see when I was ordering 2 weeks ago. And it's called the Apex Community Scent. It's called the Frankincense. And I guess people had a chance to vote on what scent they would like in. And I guess one guy won it. But it's like a combination of everybody's like, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this. Let's see, it was wild huckleberry, sweet blueberry, smoked apple, amaretto, and Moroccan vanilla. And I might have to order that because that just sounds really good. The scent duration on my experience has been most of the day, and most of the night. I sat on a porch this morning with the wife, and I walked in, and she said, I can still smell your product you had in from last night, which is a good thing. I couldn't smell it, obviously nose blind too by that time. But yeah, thoroughly impressed with Apex. I think I'm going to be a customer for a long time from Dylan, and I've actually chatted back and forth with Dylan. And super good guy, responds really quick. Like I said, nice guy and good customer service. You can't go wrong with Apex. Let's see. He sells a lot of other things too. He's got 3D printed combs. They're like $9.99. I should have bought one. I guess they're pretty good for spreading the oil, and you can get them soaking wet, and it doesn't bother him. He's got candles. I think he calls them mandals. 8 ounces candles that could, you can match the Milkman candle for big one. 8 ounces, $16.99. 2 ounce melts and 2 ounce candles are $5.99. And also too, on that topic, if your spouse has a diffuser, beard oil, put a few drops of beard oil in there, and you can smell the house up like whatever you want. We've been doing that with my wife for a little while now. Pros and cons. I don't really have any cons. The pros, it was packed well, it was shipped well. The shipping was very fast. The different colored bottles where it looks red on the bottom and clear at the top is a cool touch. And this bottle's got like a purple, pinky purple tint to it. And I'm a sucker for anything that's different. Yeah, go out and get you some. It's really a good product. Oh, also on the website you got to pick Alpha Blend or $2 more for the Premu blend. Excuse me. And you have to pick whether you want a restrictor cap or a dropper top. And I'm 50-50 either way. It doesn't matter to me. I got 2 of them with restrictor caps, and the Milkman's just got a dropper top on it. And same thing with the balms and butters. Big fan of the bird oil now, and I think I'm going to start delving into bird oil a little more. It's very soft in the beard, feels really good. That's the important stuff. The scent's not that big a deal as long as it feels good in the beard to me. So to wrap this up, Dylan, good guy, good company, quick shipping. Would you buy again? Absolutely would and will buy again. And Dylan's a really good guy to talk to and loves his company. And that's all that matters. And he'll be successful because he's treating people the right way. And just want to say thank you to everybody out there supporting me on this. And thank you, Dylan, for putting out a really good product. I appreciate it. And thanks for your time today. And hit like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. Next week, I think once I'm done with Apex, and I got another company that's here that I'm dying to put in my beard. but I'm trying to finish Apex up before. I think I might throw in as a request from one of the guys from my last video says, why don't you do something with the tools, scissors and how you style your beard and things like that. I think I might do something with that and maybe throw in the straightener and just a few things like that. Maybe do a 5 or 6 minute video. So maybe I'll do that next week. Comments, likes, subscribes. Appreciate you. All right, Chief out. Bye-bye.